Either it was black horse or somebody sitting on the black horse came, and he he start he started he start offering pranam to Brajabhumi, Vrindavan, and then start rolling on the dust of Vrindavan. And when he was rolling on the dust of Vrindavan, that black person become white. So Nanda Maharaj was surprised. And he asked, "Who are you? From where you have come? I saw you completely black. And after rolling on the dust of Vrindavan, you become completely white. What is this?" Then he said that actually I am Prayagraj. Whole year people come to me and then they dump their sin on me and I become black. By the sin committed by the people. And therefore every year I come here to be purified. Every year I come here in Vrindavan and I roll on the dust of Vrindavan. And by rolling on the dust of Vrindavan, my sins, all sins are destroyed. All sins are cleansed off. This land of Vrindavan is the topmost holy place. Nanda Maharaj surprised. Then he remembering, he start remembering what Krishna says yesterday, that you don't have to go to outside of Braj. He was thinking to go to Prayag, but Prayag himself came to Vrindavan. So, so from that day, Nanda Maharaj start taking bath in a kunda near to Nandagaon called Pavan Sarovar. Pavan Sarovar. So which purify Pavan, जो pavan करता है. So this year Lord Chaitanya's footprint was installed on the bank of Pavan Sarovar. So we visited that place, very beautiful place. So that is the glories of the dust of Vrindavan. So in Lord Krishna, he just reached his 5 years. So he wanted to take the responsibility of herding the big cows. Previously he was taking care of the cows. He was called Vatsapal. But as soon as he reached his 5 year, means Poganda, Shoishav, then Poganda. From 5 years it's called Poganda. 5 to 10 maybe. Then Nanda Maharaj, Mother Yashoda, they are not ready to give permission, not allowing Krishna to take the responsibility of herding the cows, because the cows goes very far, and to take care of the cows, Krishna also has to go very far, the different forest of Vrindavan. And they are already concerned about Krishna's protection because the different demons, the Rakshasas, they were attacking Krishna and Balaram. How they can allow their uh, their life and soul, Krishna, उनके नयन के मणि, Krishna. So they can't leave a moment without seeing the beautiful face of Krishna. So their whole consciousness and mind always remembering Krishna and never forget Krishna. So this is called Vatsalya Prem. So they were concerned what will happen to Krishna's soft lotus feet, which is softer than butter. What will happen to Krishna's lotus feet when Krishna will go for walk? The thorns, the pebbles, the stones will stick on Krishna's lotus feet. How Krishna will tolerate that pain? Dasharath Maharaj also thinking like that. When Kaikeyi asked for the boon, Lord Ram, exile. Dasharath Maharaj was thinking how his Ram, how his feet will tolerate the pain, thinking that he is becoming unconscious. That was their love. So Krishna wanted to go for herding the cows, but Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, they are not ready. What will happen to Krishna? Krishna's lotus feet, so small boy. But Krishna wanted to go. So why Krishna wanted to go? There is many reasons the Acharyas has explained why Krishna wanted to take the responsibility of herding the cows. The first reason is Krishna want to travel all the forest of Vrindavan, and thus he want to decorate the whole Vrindavan by his footprint. So before Krishna appeared, Mother Earth went to Brahma, and Brahma went to Lord to reduce the burden of earth. Then Krishna promised Mother Earth that I appear and reduce the burden. And therefore, to keep his promise, Krishna decided to travel the different forest of Vrindavan and then decorate the earth by his footprint. And therefore, the Vrindavan Dham, the whole Vrindavan Dham or Brajmandal is nothing but Krishna's footprint, the dust of Krishna's lotus feet. It is said there is 4 things are original still in Vrindavan. 4 things have not changed. One of them is Krishna's dust of Krishna's lotus feet. And that lotus feet, that dust of Krishna's lotus feet is here. His face powder. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, Krishna one time Krishna ate the mud in Brahmana Ghat. And we saw that Mother Yashoda came and asked Krishna, show me your mouth. And then Krishna opened his mouth and Mother Yashoda saw the whole universe inside Krishna's mouth. Sun. Then Krishna saw that her mother got frightened and she is thinking that her son is great. So then Krishna closed his mouth. So one of the reason of Krishna eating the mud is to glorify the dust of Vrindavan. He himself is eating the mud of Vrindavan because this dust of Vrindavan is most valuable, most precious. So nobody can purchase it by spending millions and trillions of rupees. The dust of Vrindavan. So the Lord himself is honoring, respecting. In the Brahma Vimohan Leela, Brahma stole Krishna's cowherd boys and calves. Then Krishna manifested himself as calf and cowherd boy, both. And next 1 year, there was Krishna as a cowherd boy and calves. And thus Krishna was in every home. Because the Brajavasi, they have desire to get Krishna as his own son. And the cows have desire to feed. They have more love for Krishna than their own calves. So Krishna fulfilled their desire. And by this pastime, Krishna traveled all parts of Brajamandal. And in this way, practically, there was no such a space or place where Krishna's lotus feet was not printed. इस प्रकार वृंदावन जो धूली है कृष्ण के चरणों की रज. ये बहुत ही सॉफ्ट है, सॉफ्ट कोमल है, सो शीतल है। तो जब अक्रूर एंटर इनटू वृंदावन, when he entered into Vrindavan, first what he did, जब अक्रूर वृंदावन में प्रवेश किए, he saw Krishna's footprint on the dust of Vrindavan, and the footprint is decorated with different auspicious marks, and the Krishna's footprint is going behind the footprint of cows. Cows are the representation of dharma, the most auspicious. So all prosperity comes wherever cows resides. And the Supreme Lord is walking behind the cows. It is said that Lakshmi is waiting to worship and massage the feet of the Supreme Lord. Lakshmi is Chanchala. She does not remain in one place. Is Chanchala. But one place is always there. That is Krishna's footprint. Krishna's lotus feet. Lakshmi is behind Krishna and Krishna is behind the cows. So in सो रहा है, हाँ, इधर इतना सुंदर मूवी चल रहा है कृष्ण लीला का और तुम सो रहे हैं. So when Akrura saw Krishna's beautiful footprint, Akrura came from Mathura. He was the Akrura was the he was minister of Kamsa. He was minister of Kamsa. So as soon as he came to Vrindavan, hear attentively, I am saying to you, as soon as he came to Vrindavan and saw Krishna's beautiful, divine lotus footprint on the dust of Vrindavan, he came down from the chariot and fall or gave prostrated obeisances to the dust of Vrindavan and start rolling on the ground. What does it mean? Meaning is he gave up his false pride, which born out of false designation. False pride born out of false designation. False designation born out of bodily consciousness. I am body. And due to the bodily consciousness, people start thinking that I am Indian, American, Hindu, Muslim, black, white, rich, poor, engineer, doctor, businessman, this and that. All temporary false identification. People start identifying themselves as their original identity. And thus they become proud. They become puffed up, egoistic. They can't practice Krishna consciousness seriously. Akrura gave up his false pride. By coming to Vrindavan. So how to enter into Vrindavan? Akrura is teaching. So we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are practicing Krishna consciousness to going back to Vrindavan. We fell down. Vrindavan jane ke liye. We fell down from the spiritual world to material world. और माया हमें डोंकी बना रही है. जैसे डोंकी वो नाला में काला पानी पीता है, वैसे ही माया हमें काला पानी पिला रहा है, डोंकी बना. और हम लोग सोचते क्या अच्छा जगह है. जब तक आप नहीं समझोगे तब तक ये काला पानी पीते रहना पड़ेगा, डोंकी बन के. So therefore, if you want to enter into Vrindavan, we have to give up our false pride and take the dust of Krishna's lotus feet on our head and decorate our body with Krishna's lotus feet, the dust of Krishna's lotus feet. What is the meaning of decorating our body with the dust of Krishna's lotus feet? What is the meaning? Decorating our body with Krishna's lotus feet, the dust of Krishna's lotus feet, is to decorate our consciousness, decorate our life with devotional quality, with service to the Lord. So the acharyas are saying that when Akrura entered into Vrindavan, he gave up three things. First is false ego. He gave up his false identity and completely and offer full prostrated obeisances at the lotus feet of Krishna. And thus he surrendered himself to Krishna. He came Vrindavan externally as a servant of Kamsa. He came to Vrindavan externally as a servant of Krishna, but actually he was servant of Krishna, not Kamsa. He was thinking the whole route, that definitely Krishna will be able to recognize me. He will not misunderstand me as a servant of Kamsa. Definitely he will be able to recognize me as his servant. Therefore, the whole way he was praying to Krishna, please recognize me as your servant. And with that desire, he surrendered to Krishna. Now, can you imagine? Kamsa is a king and his minister. The minister is acting against the king, what will happen to the minister? But Akrura have no fear. By surrendering to Krishna, he become free from fear of Kamsa. The whole world is fearful. Ahara nidra bhai maithunam cha. Every moment people are fearful. But Akrura become fearless. He knows Krishna is the supreme protector. Krishna is the supreme truth. And by taking shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, Krishna's lotus feet, we become completely protected. So therefore, we should not be fearful to take Krishna consciousness in our life seriously. Krishna says, Mokshoi Shami Masucha. Masucha means don't fear. Mokshoi Shami. I will make you free from all sin. तो इस प्रकार कृष्ण की चरण कमलों का आश्रय लेना चाहिए. कृष्ण की चरणों की जो धूल है, कृष्ण के चरण कमलों का जो धूल है, या कृष्ण के चरण कमलों में, चरण कमलों की सेवा में जो भक्त लोग लगे रहते हैं, श्री गुरुदेव कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले या आचार्यगण, जो कृष्ण के पाद पद्म की सेवा में जो लगे रहते हैं, भ्रमर के जैसा, जैसे भ्रमर मधुपान करता है कमल या फूल का, उसी प्रकार भगवान के जो शुद्ध भक्त हैं भ्रमर के जैसा है, और वो हमेशा भगवान के चरण कमलों की जो मधु है, भगवान की चरण कमलों की जो मधु पान करते रहते हैं, भगवान की चरण कमलों की गुण गाते रहते हैं. जैसे भ्रमर गुन 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 करता है, उसी प्रकार भगवान के शुद्ध भक्त लोग जहाँ पर जाते हैं वहाँ पर भगवान की चरण कमलों की गुण, भगवान के चरण कमलों का स्थापना करते हैं, भगवान की चरण कमल की गुण गाते रहते हैं. And thus they are always singing the glories of the Lord, the lotus feet of the Lord. By singing the glories of the Lord, we can transform our heart and the whole world. Srila Prabhupada, Narad Muni, wherever they travel, they glorify the glories, glorify the lotus feet of the Lord. इस प्रकार हमें भगवान की चरण कमलों को हमारे हृदय में धारण करना चाहिए. तो by entering into Vrindavan, Akrura gave up his false pride and he gave up fear. He became free from fear. And then he give up. Third one is give up hankering and lamentation. Hankering and lamentation. So whoever takes shelter of Krishna's lotus feet or the dust of Krishna's lotus feet, sincerely, genuinely, he will become free from these three things. Fear, lamentation and hankering, and false pride or false resignation. So thus Akrura is teaching how to enter into Vrindavan, how to take shelter of Krishna's lotus footprint, Krishna's lotus feet. So so in this way, the life of the great devotees, life of the great Acharya is a great inspiration or insight for all of us. How to practice Krishna consciousness, how to take shelter of the Supreme Person, the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you're very fortunate. I am very fortunate to get opportunity to enter it or visiting this Vrindavan Dham by the mercy of Vaishnavas, by the mercy of Guru Maharaj. So you have this dust which are collected in Krishna's, there is Krishna's Vrindavan Parikrama Marg from Krishna's Goshala. It's called Krishna's Go Ghat, where Krishna is to come with his cows and make the cows drink the water. Go Ghat, Jamuna, where Srila Prabhupada established Goshala behind Krishna Balram temple on that Go Ghat. So this dust from that place. सब लोग ले सकते हैं. हरि बोल. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Vrindavan Dham की जय. सब लोग ले सकते हैं. तो आप सबको पता है कि इस वीक का जो वीकेंड प्रोग्राम है